Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the full meeting on the Committee on General Laws. Clerk, if you can open the roll for attendance. All right, clerk, close the roll. A quorum is present. Just for those of you in the audience so that you know what we're doing today, so primarily we are dealing with bills that are coming over from the Senate that are identical or that are very similar to bills that have passed out of the House. For the ones where they are similar and we're taking action, we have coordinated with our Senate colleagues so they know what it is that we're doing with the bills and why. So we'll keep on moving along even if we don't have senators here to present their specific bills. All right, so the first block that we have are Senate bills with identical House bills. And I do believe we can take these up at a block. No, we got to
because of the votes.
Oh, that's right. They're not all unanimous. So the first one is Senate Bill 85. Patron is Senator Favola. This bill deals with the Freedom of Information Act and the definition of a caregiver, and then deals with the remote participation in meetings by persons with disabilities and caregivers. This is identical to House Bill 1040. From Delegate Bennett Parker, which was conformed in the Senate General Laws to make these identical. And that reported from this committee 22-0, and the House passed the bill 100-0. Does any member of the committee have any questions or comments about Senate Bill 85? And if not, I would entertain a motion. All right, it's been properly moved and seconded to report Senate Bill 85. Clerk, open the roll. All right, clerk, close the roll. That bill reports 19-0. All right, next up is Senate Bill 405, Patron Senator Boysko. This deals with the Virginia Residential Landlord and Tenant Act, dealing with fee disclosure statements. This bill is identical to House Bill 967 from Delegate Lopez, which this committee reported 10-9, and the House passed 52-48. Does any member of the committee have any questions or comments? And hearing none, does any member have a motion?
Move to report.
All right, it's been properly moved and seconded to report Senate Bill 405. Clerk, open the roll. Clerk, close the roll. That bill reports 11-8. And then rounding out this block of bills is Senate Bill 479. Patron is Senator Aird, dealing with the Virginia Residential Landlord and Tenant Act, enforcement by localities. That bill is identical to House Bill 597 from Delegate Price, which passed this committee 15-7 and passed the full House 53-45. Does any member of the committee have any comments or questions? Seeing none, do we have a motion?
Move to report.
Second.
All right, it's been properly moved and seconded to report. Clerk, open the roll. All right, clerk, close the roll. That bill reports 14-5. All right, the next group of bills we have are Senate bills with similar House bills. The first one up is Senate Bill 79, Patron Senator Favola, dealing with solar-ready roofs for certain governmental buildings, net zero energy consumption building design for schools. This is similar to House Bill 1456 from Delegate Carr, which reported from this committee and was referred to appropriations on a 16-3 vote. And so the first thing we'd like to do is get a motion to adopt a substitute that conforms this bill to House Bill 1456.
So moved. Second.
All right, it's been properly moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed, nay. All right, so the substitute is properly before us. Does any member of the committee have any questions or comments on this particular bill? And seeing none, the proper motion would be to report the substitute and refer to appropriations.
So moved.
Second.
All right, it's been properly moved and seconded. All right, clerk, open the roll. right, clerk, close the roll. That bill reports with substitute and is referred to Appropriations 17-2. Our next bill is Senate Bill 212, patron Senator Rouse, Virginia Small Business Economic Development Act, regulation of skill game machines. And so this is similar to House Bill 590 from Delegate Hayes, which this committee reported 16-4, and the House passed 65-34. If I could get a motion to conform Senate Bill 212 to House Bill 590.
Move to conform.
All right, it's been properly moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed, nay. And before we move on, and of course, if any member of the committee has questions or comments or wants to make a statement, feel free to do so. Generally, for the audience, we don't take additional testimony on identical or similar bills that come before full committee, but I do know that a lot of people came out for this particular bill, and so do want to give an opportunity for those who are in support of the bill, if you want to just stand to show your support. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. We appreciate you coming down and being involved in your state government. Okay. Any further comments or questions from the committee? Seeing none, do we have a motion?
Yes, propose.
Second.
All right. It's been properly moved to report with the substitute. Clerk, open the roll. Clerk, close the roll. That bill reports with substitute 15-6. All right. Next up is Senate Bill 217, patron Senator Locke. This deals with the Virginia Business Ready Expedited Permitting Program. This is similar to House Bill 1125 from Delegate Carr, which this committee reported and referred to Appropriations 20-0, and the House passed 94-5. My understanding is from Appropriations, we do not need to send this upstairs if we conform the bill to House Bill 1125. And so can I get a motion to adopt a substitute to conform Senate Bill 217 to House Bill 1125?
So moved.
All right, it's been properly moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed? All right, the substitute is properly before us. Does any member of the committee have any comments or questions about Senate Bill 217? Seeing none, clerk, open the roll. All right, clerk, close the roll. That bill reports with substitute 19-0. Next up is Senate Bill 242 from Senator McPike. This bill deals with the Virginia Public Procurement Act, competitive negotiation, exceptions to contractual terms and conditions of the request for proposals. This is similar, which I think is funny. His is Senate Bill 242. Mine is House Bill 242.
Oh, wow.
That passes committee 21-0 and passed the full House 99-0. Could I get a motion to conform Senate Bill 242 to House Bill 242?
Second.
All right, it's been properly moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, nay. All right, the substitute is properly before us. Does any member of the committee have any comments or questions about Senate Bill 242? Seeing none, clerk, open the roll. All right, clerk, close the roll. That bill reports with substitute 21-0. All right, the next one is Senate Bill 550, patron deeds dealing with liquid nicotine and nicotine vapor products, certification and directory, and penalties. This bill is similar to House Bill 1069 from Delegate Willett, which this committee reported and referred to Appropriations 22-0, and the House passed 99-0. For this one, we've actually got two amendments. So in order to be able to first conform it to Delegate Willett's 1069, and then we also have separate amendments from the Office of the Attorney General that are technical and clarifying in nature. So the first motion would be to add a reenactment clause to the Senate bill in order to be able to put it into the same condition as House Bill 1069.
So moved.
All right, it's been properly moved and seconded to adopt that amendment. All those in favor say aye.
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 All is opposed. And then the second one are amendments requested by the Office of Attorney General, and if council can report those line amendments.
Yes, Mr. Chairman. On line 221 of the engrossed bill, after 79 period, strike any violation of the provisions and insert violating any provision. On line 309, after the first instance of the word the, THE, strike manufacture and insert manufacturer. On line 319, after this, strike section and insert chapter. And lastly, on line 392, after forfeiture, strike on and insert of.
All right. Can we get a motion on those amendments?
So moved.
Second.
All right. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed, no. All right. So that bill is now properly before us as amended. And again, this one, I think, had gone to appropriations before. We've been told as long as it has that reenactment clause on it, that it can go into conference and we don't have to worry about sending it upstairs. Any member of the committee have questions or comments on this bill? Hearing none, clerk open the roll. All right, clerk close the roll. That bill reports with amendments 21-0. All right, next bill, Senate Bill 582 from Senator Eben, dealing with the purchase, possession, and sale of retail tobacco products, and liquid nicotine penalties. This bill is similar to House Bill 790 from Delegate Hope, which this committee reported and referred to appropriations 20-0, and the House passed 87-12. Similar to the other bill, if we conform this bill to Delegate Hope's House Bill 790, we don't need to send that upstairs to appropriations. Could I get a motion to adopt a substitute to conform this bill to House Bill 790?
So moved.
All right, it's properly moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, nay. All right, the bill is substituted as properly before us. Does any member of the committee have any comments or questions about this bill? All right, do we have a motion?
Move to report.
All right, it's been properly moved to report with a substitute. Clerk, open the roll. All right, clerk, close the roll. That bill reports with substitute 21-0. Final two bills, Senate Bill 588 from Senator Lucas, dealing with the Department of Housing and Community Development, the Virginia Residential Landlord and Tenant Act, Affordable Housing, Criminal Records Screening Model Policy. So this is similar to House Bill 1207 from Delegate Hayes, which this committee reported 10-9, and the House passed 51-48. Tragically, the difference between the House and the Senate was grammatical, and apparently the Senate bill is grammatically correct.
Move to report.
So, all right, it's been properly moved to report and seconded. Does any member of the committee have any comments or concerns? All right, clerk, open the roll. All right, clerk, close the roll. That bill reports 12-9. And then the last bill on our docket, Senate Bill 600 from Senator Obenshain. This one is the Virginia Real Estate Timeshare Act, partial termination of certain timeshares. This is similar to House Bill 1241 from Delegate Wilt, which this committee reported 20-0, and the House passed also 100-0. And sadly, this is in the same posture as the last bill, whereas the Senate bill is grammatically correct. So,
Move to report.
Second.
all right, it's been properly moved and seconded to report. Any comments or questions from the committee? Seeing none, clerk, open the roll. All right, clerk, close the roll. That bill reports 21-0. Mr. Clerk, we have any more business before us? Nope. All right, that completes our business. We do have two subcommittees right after this. So we've got AB starting at 2:30. We'll have ABC Gaming, and then right after ABC Gaming, we'll have our procurement subcommittee. All right, do I have a motion to adjourn? All right, all those in favor say aye. All those opposed, we're adjourned. Thank you, committee.